Welcome, wizards, witches, and nomads. My name's David Cicello, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to visit my channel, Wands and Reviews. Ginevra Molly Ginny Weasley is an English pure-blood witch and the only daughter of Arthur and Molly Weasley. She's the youngest of her 6 brothers and also has the red hair that the Weasleys are known for. It was stated, due to her prettiness, Ginny was perfectly capable of attracting a certain amount of attention from boys. She was a forceful, independent girl who often knew her own mind. She had an energetic, lively personality. She was also known to be quick-witted, funny, and could often make others laugh, even when they were feeling down. However, when she was young and infatuated with Harry Potter in the early years of their friendship, she became shy and withdrawn in his presence. Like the rest of the Weasley family, there's a lot of information about Ginny, and I'm going to try to make this short history lesson by selectively going over aspects of Ginny's life from the books and the movies. Like the rest of her family, Ginny Weasley was sorted into Gryffindor House when she started her magical education at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. She discovered Tom Riddle's diary among her school things that Lucius Malfoy slipped in when he took her books out of her cauldron and placed them back in. Unaware of the diary's true intentions, Ginny began to write in it. To her amazement, the diary wrote back as she started to confide in Tom Riddle's memory, writing about how her brothers teased her and how she had to come to school with secondhand robes and books, and all about Harry Potter. Ginny became increasingly vulnerable to Tom Riddle's memory, which began to pour a little of his own soul back into her and slowly started to influence her. As the memory of Tom Riddle was able to take full control of Ginny Weasley, he used her to open the Chamber of Secrets, releasing the resident basilisk, the Serpent of Slytherin, which would then petrified Argus Filch's cat, Mrs. Norris, whom Ginny hung from a torch bracket and put all the Muggle-born students in danger. Tom Riddle forced her to write a threatening message upon the wall. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. Following this attack, Ginny confided in the diary. However, she thought she was going mad. She woke up with rooster feathers on her robes and could not remember where she had been when Colin Creevey was attacked. She started to think that she was the one attacking everyone. The missing pieces of her memory were starting to take a serious toll on her psyche, and it was affecting her health beyond the point of looking peaky. Ginny started to become suspicious of the diary, and several weeks after Christmas, she attempted to get rid of it by throwing it down a toilet in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Harry Potter acquired the diary, and Ginny was fearful that Harry would discover her secrets, that she might be responsible for the attacks. When Harry's dorm room was empty, Ginny ransacked it, retrieving the diary, and once again was overcome by Tom Riddle's memory. Again, she was forced to open the Chamber of Secrets. This time, Hermione Granger and Penelope Clearwater were petrified by the basilisk. Ginny tried to tell Harry and her brother Ron what was going on, but she just couldn't get the words out. The memory of Tom Riddle was furious, as he'd been planning to take on Harry Potter himself. Realizing that Harry would come and save Ginny, he made her write a farewell message on a corridor wall. Then, enter the Chamber of Secrets to die. The memory of Tom Riddle had fed off Ginny, gaining enough strength to become corporal and regain his appearance as a 16-year-old self. As Tom grew stronger, the life in Ginny faded until she slipped into an unconscious state. Ginny Weasley awoke in the Chamber of Secrets, only to discover that Harry Potter had saved her by destroying Tom Riddle's diary with the basilisk fang. She revealed to Harry what had happened, and she was sure she was going to be expelled from Hogwarts. After they left the Chamber of Secrets, Ginny was reunited with her parents. Dumbledore did not place any blame on her, saying that older and wiser wizards have been duped by Lord Voldemort, and he sent her to the hospital wing to recover, with a mug of hot chocolate. Ginny Weasley continued her education at Hogwarts and gained confidence in her abilities. With the arrival of the new Defense Against the Dark Arts professor, Dolores Umbridge, and her theory-based course over a practical one, Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, and Hermione Granger decided to form a study group to teach practical defensive spells. Ginny joined this group known as Dumbledore's Army. Later, when caught by Dolores Umbridge's inquisitorial squad, Dumbledore's army was interrogated in her office. When Umbridge threatened to use the Cruciatus Curse on Harry Potter to make him tell her what he was doing, Hermione Granger faked a breakdown and told a lie about a weapon that Albus Dumbledore had told them to make. Hermione and Harry led Umbridge into the Forbidden Forest, leaving Ginny and the rest of Dumbledore's army in the office with the inquisitorial squad, and they managed to break free using the skills that they have learned during their DA sessions. Ginny Weasley personally dealt with Draco Malfoy, hitting him with her preferred Bat Bogey Hex, and then they regrouped with Harry Potter and Hermione, who had left Umbridge with the group of enraged centaurs. Convinced that Sirius Black was in mortal danger, Harry Potter and others traveled to London. They entered the Ministry of Magic through a visitor's entrance and headed for the Department of Mysteries. The group was surrounded by Death Eaters led by Lucius Malfoy, where they learned that Voldemort had used the connection between himself and Harry to lure him there to remove the prophecy. Ginny was threatened with torture by Bellatrix Lestrange, who wanted to use the Cruciatus Curse on her to force Harry Potter to hand over the prophecy. Firing the Reductor Curse at the shelves to distract the Death Eaters, prophecy orbs started to fall all around him, and the group separated. In the Death Chamber, the group gathered, and the battle continued with help arriving from senior members of the Order of the Phoenix. Sirius Black was killed by Bellatrix Lestrange, and his body fell into the Veil. Lord Voldemort made it clear that he had returned. As the next term started, Ginny Weasley tried out for the Gryffindor Quidditch team, of which Harry Potter had been made captain. She excelled as both a seeker and a chaser, and was given a spot on the team. Now, I'm not going to go over her love life while at Hogwarts, but as things progressed, Ginny grew into a confident young woman. With the return of Lord Voldemort and the death of Headmaster Albus Dumbledore, things turned dark. The Battle of Hogwarts began, and Ginny, like many students, were ready to defend Hogwarts at all costs. After the initial fight, Lord Voldemort called a temporary truce to allow the combatants to retrieve their dead, and for Harry Potter to give himself up to avoid any further killing. Ginny Weasley was shocked and heartbroken to learn of her brother's Fred's death. Lord Voldemort and his forces presented the lifeless body of Harry Potter, which was held in Hagrid's arms. Ginny Weasley let out a terrible scream of denial and anger. And just then, Harry Potter leapt out of Hagrid's arms, and the Battle of Hogwarts resumed. Ginny started dueling with Bellatrix Lestrange, who fired a killing curse at her that missed. Molly Weasley saw this and stepped in, pointing her wand at Bellatrix Lestrange and said, "Not my daughter, you bitch," as they started to duel. Bellatrix Lestrange was killed by Molly, who smiled in her victory, knowing that her daughter was safe. Ginny Weasley witnessed the defeat of Lord Voldemort, thus ending the Second Wizarding War. Now, Ginny was talented in dueling, charms, flying, her leadership skills, journalism, and more. She was able to cast a Corporal Patronus in the form of a horse. She overcame and grew so much in a few short years, and I only mentioned a few of them. Ginny Weasley's wand had been officially reproduced by the Noble Collection, and there are 3 ways to acquire Ginny Weasley's wand. There is the single packed window box that is sold at Barnes & Noble, the collector box with name tag, and the Ollivander's wand box version from the Noble Collection. And today, I would like to share with you Ginny Weasley's wand. In the wizarding world, Ginny Weasley's wand is made from yew with an unknown core and measures in at 14 inches in total length. But in the real world, this wand is made of resin and painted solid black. Most likely purchased from Ollivander's wand shop, this all-black, smooth, skinny-shafted wand slightly tapers into a cross-hatching design that has a spiraling twist that serves as the handle. This wand is very stiff with a swish and a flick. In my hands, it feels like it would fly out unless I use a firm hold. It has become a powerful weapon in the hands of Ginny Weasley as she learned to cast several spells with great accuracy and skill. This is the official wand replica of Ginny Weasley from the Noble Collection. Ginny Weasley's wand is unlike the rest of her family's wand designs. When you see their wands all together, her wand stands out. When I look at it, I see a wand that is serious and demands attention. And I'll admit, a long time ago when I first saw her wand, I felt that it didn't fit Ginny, but as I learned more about her and what she had gone through, I can see a bit of Ginny Weasley's personality in her wand because it has attitude. What are your thoughts on this wand? Let me know in the comments section below. I hope you've enjoyed this wand video review today. If you did, show me some of that Weasley family love by clicking on that thumbs up button. And while you're here, if you're not already doing so, why not subscribe to my channel? I really do appreciate it, and you can help me out by sharing this video with your family and all of your friends. Thank you, and please do not open the Chamber of Secrets.